Thank you, Luke. Good evening from the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor here on a Tuesday night. God's peace to you and yours out there. Hope it was a great day, an incredibly warm spring-like day. What a beautiful day it was, I'm telling you. And tonight is very, very nice. Temperatures were really, really up there. Look at this. 83 in San Antonio, flirting with 90 at Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, George West, Beeville, all hitting 86. You know, embedded within a few of those locations had to be an 87 or an 88, maybe a scarce 90, who knows, right? 77 Rock Springs, the only 70 on the map. 83 San Marcos, Bernie gets up to 81, 84 Kerrville. January 6th, I mean, just incredible. Now, take a look at the, you wonder, is it a record? It's awfully close. So close. We were one away from a 1989 record of 84. But 20 degrees above average, 20 full degrees above average is exceptional, exceptional. Hi, Marcy, good to see you. So overnight, we're not expecting much of a change from what we've seen the last several overnights. In fact, more fog expected to develop. What's different this go around is it looks, well, okay, this has changed since this afternoon's model run. And we can see that it stops short at San Antonio and Bernie and doesn't really impact the hill country too much. Let me go ahead and back this up just a hair. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll stick with 8 o'clock because it gets worse at 8. And then let's see how we do rolling forward. It's still around, though, and you can still see some fog lingering at mid-morning. So I'm going to keep those timestamps in. Earlier, it had worse fog at, 9:30, 10 o'clock than it did at 7, 8 o'clock. So it was weird. But fog is tricky. Meteorology in general is tricky. Let's face it, right? It's imperfect science. But when it comes to forecasting fog, it can be a very tricky forecast. Okay, so here's the weather impact alert for tomorrow morning going from 5 to 11 a.m. It's going to be for patchy, dense fog. What you need to do is allow extra time on the roads. Just pay close attention. Allow yourself extra time. Don't be in a hurry tomorrow morning as we expect this fog to develop. And remember what comes with it, typically a little bit of that light drizzle or mist. Not enough to really get rain necessarily or anything measurable, that's for sure. Speaking of which, let's talk about some measurable chances. Now, I did have one model output earlier showing me a little bit of light rain on Thursday. So, okay, there's a few little sprinkles. That's after midnight Wednesday, early Thursday. Mainly east as we get into Thursday afternoon. Not much in San Antonio until right there. And that is early morning Friday. That's interesting. It's a lot earlier than what the European model is suggesting. So let me show you what's going on. Again, rain chances, first of the year, coming as we wrap up the week. This is an upper level feature back west. You can see, look, a good amount of rain, even snow, across the Rockies, developing as we get into Wednesday, Thursday. And so it really takes up a good piece of real estate, northern Mexico up through the Four Corners. But the problem is, once this opens up and ejects across Texas, it takes it all north, more towards Oklahoma, Missouri, than it does east through South Texas and into Louisiana. So because of that, we're looking to just get clipped with one line of rain developing mainly Friday. And so it looked on that one model as something that we would experience in the early morning hours of Friday. And let's see what the European model is suggesting. Again, mostly east on Thursday. Okay, so it is early morning. There's 4, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So mid-morning there. Let's go with 10. We'll lose this guy. And still looking at the heaviest pockets east, and then some rain developing Saturday morning to our south, even into the noon hour. And that's when skies look to start breaking out of the clouds here in San Antonio, starting to mix out some of those clouds by midday Saturday, get some afternoon sunshine for Saturday. So this is why I have a 10% chance in early Saturday for the weekend forecast. Lorenzo, hello there. Hey, Lynn. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I was with her today. She is just so precious. Oh my gosh. You know, it's really neat to just love that extension of your own daughter. You know, this granddaughter is just so special. You know, it's like loving my daughters all over again, you know, when we have a baby, because it's just so special. She's just really starting to get more alert and really looking at you and smiling when you're talking to her. Little Quinn. I love my baby girl. Okay, so, yeah, just again, a little bit of light rain. When I say a little bit, look at this QPF. This is the quantitative precipitation forecast, QPF. And yeah, it doesn't, I was going to say, it doesn't get much better than that blank screen. And I'll tell you, you know, as you'd expect, I mean, higher totals expected east, Houston into Louisiana, right? Well, this couldn't be the worst case scenario. Keep a snapshot on that of the county whole, if you will, and who's, look at that. It lines right up with the extreme drought area. I mean, it could not be the worst case scenario. It couldn't be a worse scenario. Couldn't be any worse. There we go. I-35 southwest to Laredo is what we're looking at. Extreme drought continues. What is up? Harmony this weekend. Cooler this weekend. In fact, let's get to it. The KENS 5 exclusive 14-day forecast from the San Antonio Riverwalk. Ready for the front. Now, again, this is not an Arctic front, so don't get excited if you really want to get cold air. But it's seasonal air, for sure. That's a South Texas winter right there. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then we start back again. So we're getting here comes our 3-day winter. Okay, a 3-day winter season before we're getting back into, I would say fall, you know, late fall, as we get highs in the upper 60s to 70s. Okay, I don't know why that's doing that. 9% chance of rain on Friday the 16th. That's too funny. As if. He's going with a 9% chance of rain. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. Where are you? The computer will do some wacky things when it's left to itself. Okay, there we go. That is fixed for the 10. because I saw it earlier and it said like 21 and then it goes to 9. Everything else on this is hopefully accurate in the sense, right? Because, again, the second 7 can definitely change a lot between now and then. But it does appear it's going to be mild and dry, as is this whole winter season. This is a La Nina winter where we're anticipating drier than normal, warmer than average conditions. Hey there, Myrna, how are you? All right, here we go. 14-day forecast time. And I'm not getting better than a 30%. Early Friday, maybe. And then another little shot early Saturday, maybe overnight Friday. And then that'll be it. Sunshine returns quick on Saturday. Getting back to partly to mostly cloudy skies. But yeah, the weather impact alert you see there is for the fog again tomorrow morning. Just be on the lookout for that. I do too, Myrna. You know what? I dig it. I don't need cold. I'm fine. I like the warm. Let's go. Love you all. God bless you guys. We will see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.